What's up? What's up, guys? My name is Soundlab Production Tips and Tools, and welcome to today's live stream. I am joining you today is Cyber Monday. If you live in the US and Canada, I'm not sure about Europe. But other than that, on this stream today, we're gonna be talking about some of the deals, or if you want to upgrade your gear for video and live recording or live production or live streaming. Let's say it that way. Today we're gonna be talking about some of the best strategies. I'm gonna be giving you some of the best tips to get the best deals for your holiday shopping. Okay, and at the same time, we're gonna make sure we don't overspend and make sure we have some money left for when we get to next year in 2022. So you don't want to get to January 1st or January 2nd and be broke. So that's not what we want. So we're gonna be talking about how to shop smart and make sure you upgrade yourself at the same time if you need some gear, because a lot of companies now having some serious sales. So this may be the best time to upgrade some of your gear. So let me know if you're watching live. Let me know where you're watching from, and don't forget to say hello. Put it in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you need an upgrade, if you're trying to upgrade something specific in your live stream setup or your video production gear, if you need something new. Personally, I'm gonna be buying some stuff. Actually, I think I'm gonna keep it a secret. I'm not gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna be buying. But yeah, for sure, this is the best time to spend some dollars and spoil ourselves. So again, if you're watching, let me know. Again, I welcome you to my channel. On this channel, we talk about live streaming and video recording tips and tools. Sometimes we do reviews on cameras, about cameras and lenses and accessories. Sometimes we do reviews or tutorials on live streaming software. So feel free to subscribe if you're new here. But if if this is not the first time to the channel, again, feel free and get yourself some popcorn, because we're gonna have amazing time today. Again, if you're watching, you just see a few people watching right now. Let me know where you're watching from, and don't forget to say hello. So I'm not gonna take much time. Again, let me know, guys, if you can hear me well, if the audio is perfect. I like to go straight to the content of the day, and we're gonna see how we can find those deals and the best way to find them, and at the same time not overspend, actually shop smart and save money. All right. So let's go straight to the point. Again, today I'm gonna be giving you some tips on how to shop smart. So tips for holiday shopping, basically. Even though today is the day, like the time I'm recording this video, it's on Cyber Monday, but this is going to be applicable to any holiday shopping, because a lot of companies are going to be putting some stuff on sale, especially for Christmas shopping, New Year's, and so it's time to, because they know a lot of people, obviously they're in a mood to kind of shop. So this is the time for us, as well as content creators, to find the best deals on the market and actually get to take advantage of it and give ourselves some gifts as well. So yeah, so we're gonna be talking about the best tips for holiday shopping and actually talk about the best way to shop smart and save money. So the first thing that you should do when you shopping, or I think you should do, my best advice actually, I'm gonna give you about 5 tips on how to actually make sure you get the best out of the holiday shopping, without us overspending again, as I just said. And number one tip is to make a list of what you need. So what I mean is, if you don't make a list of what you need, okay, you may, because there's a difference between what you need and what you want. Okay, for example, I may say right now I use 2 GH5s to record my YouTube videos. And I may say, you know what, maybe I would love to have a full frame camera, or I would have to have an RGB light, or I would have to have a drone, a new drone, or something like that. And then the thing is, do I really need a drone? Or do I really need a full frame camera right now? Because at the end of the day, I have 2 cameras and they do the job, even though they're not full frame, but they kind of give me everything I need, for especially for YouTube. The autofocus works fine. By the way, I'm using autofocus on the GH5, and fantastic, works fine. I'm getting the blurry background. I don't have any low light performance issues. Like, why would I buy a full frame camera right now? Okay, I'm not trying to say that having a full frame camera is bad, but the question is, do I need it right now? Right? Probably not, right? Do I need it, but do I want it? Sure. Yeah, if you give me a full frame camera, like let's say a Sony A7 IV, something like that, I'll take it. The autofocus is dope. It just came out. It says on point autofocus, full frame. Like, it's an amazing camera, 4K. The 4K on that camera is amazing. Do I want it? Yes, absolutely. Give it to me. I'll take it. But is it the time to spend money on that camera right now? Probably not. For what I need, right? For what I need right now, that's not the camera that I need. Okay? But I want it, right? I want it. I really want it. I really do. I actually really do. But you get the point. You get what I'm trying to say. So what I'm trying to say is, make a list of what you need, not what you want. Now, if you want, you can spoil yourself by creating a list of what you need, right? Of what you want. But the first thing, you need to make a list of what you need. So if you have a crop sensor camera, you've probably been struggling with low light issues. Maybe you have a crop sensor camera, but you don't have good lenses for it, right? So maybe you need the lens that will help you get the depth of field that you need, and at the same time have a better performance in low light. That's a need, right? You probably need that. Or maybe you have been using OBS to live stream and you feel like it's time to actually, because OBS, even though it's free, but it takes you time to set it up. Sometimes when you go live, if you need to create some slides, it's not fast enough because you have to do everything from scratch. Or when you need to live stream to multiple destinations, it becomes an issue because you have to get some plugins, and kind of sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it's bugging. So maybe you need to upgrade. Maybe stop using OBS, start using some paid applications or some paid software that can help you make your content faster, right? So that's something you probably need. Okay, it's just an example. So make a list. Number 1, camera. Number 2, camera lens. Number 3, I need to upgrade my software. Number 4, I need maybe to buy a stream deck, right? Because I need to access my my scenes faster, right? If maybe, let's say, using OBS, but you always have to switch your scenes manually, you need to get a stream deck. So like, make a list. Okay, so don't just see something on sale and be like, yeah, I gotta get it. No, make a list. Be organized. Okay, now let's go to tip number 2. All right. Tip number 2 is gonna be to make a budget. Have a budget. Okay. You got a budget. Okay. Sorry, I just jumped to tip number 3. Right. So tip number 2 is have a budget. Okay. I don't know how much money you're making, but it would be ridiculous to just think that you should just spend any money you want because things are on sale, that you should buy anything that you want or you need, right? You gotta have a budget. Maybe they say if your budget is $3,000 and you know you can afford it, cool, right? So have a budget in mind. Be like, okay, maybe I'm gonna be able to afford $1,000 for this holiday shopping, or $2,000 that I want to spend, or $3,000, and for my content creation, or for my live streaming setup, or for my video gear, or for my whatever you may be doing, and maybe another 1,000 that you need to buy some gifts for your family members, right? Or your friends, because it's not just about creating content. You still have to do something. You still have to get something for your wife, for your kids, or for your husband, or for your sisters or your brothers or your friends. Like, you still have to get some gifts. You're probably gonna receive some gifts as well. So it's important to have a budget for your content creation if you do social media, or for your video production company, whatever you may be doing, or for your live stream, or if you doing this for a church. It's still important to have a budget. Okay, even if it's for your business, same thing. You need to budget. Okay, have a budget. Be like, this is how much we are going to spend to get ready for 2022 or for next year, and upgrade ourselves, right? So it's very, very important, guys, to kind of have some sort of budget, right? Now, once you have a budget, you have a list of everything that you need, and you know how much you are willing to spend. Now it's time to, let's see what's next. Before you shop, avoid rushed purchases. Okay? Avoid rushed purchases. Okay? This is the tip number 3. Avoid rushed purchases. Not because the iPhone 13 is out and is flashy, okay, that you need to go get it. Not because it's on sale, and let's say you walk into Walmart or some store, and you see, some guy, or you see the iPhone 13 on display. You already have iPhone, maybe iPhone 12 or iPhone 11, whatever you may have, and you see it. It's like, maybe $300 off or $200 off. It's a good deal. You did not plan it, but because you saw it and it's shiny, you're like, yeah, I gotta get this, without thinking, right? So don't rush. Take your time, okay? Don't watch all the YouTube videos, people saying, hey, like, hot deals on Amazon, on B&H, or at Walmart or Best Buy, and feel like, yeah, I gotta go, I can't miss this. Don't rush. Take your time. Most of the sales, they will last weeks. Okay, most of the sales will actually last weeks. Sometimes we think, oh, it's a Friday, it's Black Friday, so the sales is gonna be only for Black Friday. Most of the sales, especially camera gear, if they're on sale, it's gonna last weeks. Maybe the whole Black Friday, Cyber Monday, the whole week, or the whole, like, at least the 2 weeks before Christmas, or after Christmas, the sale will stay on. So, like, don't feel like you kind of have to rush. Don't feel like, oh, if I don't buy now, tomorrow the price is gonna be up. No, don't do that. Okay, take your time, think through it, and don't rush. Okay, very important. Now, our tip number 4, it's gonna be research before shopping. Research for shopping options. Okay, you need to do some research. depending on where you're shopping from. Okay, if you're shopping from the States or the US or Canada or North America in general, or Europe, even Europe, um, it's important to know that you already know. Probably we have so many options. We have Amazon.com or Amazon.ca. We have Amazon.uk, I believe. Like we have so many websites. We have B&H. We have some local stores. We have Best Buy. We have Target. We have Walmart. We have so many. We have Henry's in Canada. We have V-Steak. Like we have so many options, and everybody is trying to put something on sale. Okay, everybody, all those stores. So try to do some research before you start shopping. Okay, don't feel like, okay, I have to buy on Amazon. Yes, Amazon is the biggest online store for sure. For sure, Amazon has a lot of products. For sure, I do shop a lot from Amazon. For sure, okay, but you may be surprised. You may find something that is on sale that is not on sale on Amazon and find it on sale on B&H, or find it on sale on, I don't know, on, at Walmart or Best Buy. Like you'd be surprised actually. So it is very, very important, guys. Try to do some research before you hit that buy button. If you're shopping locally, same thing. Try to check some websites for the, depending on the store where you're trying to buy stuff from. Just try to do some research. Try to Google them and see what's on sale, and actually double check with other stores as well. You know, just to make sure you get the best deal. At the end of the day, you try to shop during the holidays because you want to get the best deal, right? So it's important to research. Don't just buy. Okay. So tip number 5 is gonna be to prioritize. Okay, that's our tip number 5. Okay, so now we have made our list. Okay, so you know what you need, everything that you need the full frame camera, need the full frame lens for the camera, need some lights for my YouTube videos, need a new zoom lens for my live streaming, I need a better lens for low light, I need a stream deck to control OBS. Okay, I need an ATM mini, a physical switcher. I'm tired of using software switchers. Make a list. Now that you have a list and you know what you need, okay, you already have your budget. Okay, so you have your budget, you know how much you want to spend. And then number 3 was to avoid rushing, of course, very important. Okay, now it's time to go shopping. Now, the reason why I say prioritize is because most of the time we actually try to buy more than we can afford. I'm not saying everybody's like that, but myself, if you ask me everything, all the stuff that I want to have right now, okay, I'm sure the list will cost more than what I can afford, right? So it's important to prioritize. Even like during this 2021 year, I know I've been trying to upgrade my YouTube setup. So I've been buying stuff here and there slowly. And the only way I could do it, I had to prioritize. I have to kind of be like, okay, for now, I know I need StreamYard or I need Ecamm Live to have better slides and better presentations for my YouTube channel, live streams. But you know what? I cannot afford it because I cannot afford paying a monthly fee at this point of the time. So I need to use OBS, because OBS, at the end of the day, I need a software that can do the job, and OBS can do the job. So I can use OBS for free. Maybe wait for next year. Next year, maybe I'll be I'll have some extra money from this project, and I'll be able to afford paying actually a monthly fee or to invest in something that will help me go faster, right? So that's like something that is very, very important. Prioritize. So, and I had to make some decisions along the way to be like, okay, so now what's the most important thing to have now? Okay, it's probably a better lens that will give me a nice depth of field and will perform well in low light. Okay, so and then I'll go ahead and buy it, and then I'll be like, okay, what's next on my list? I'll go by priority, right? Maybe I need to buy a lighter camera that I will use for my overhead shots. Okay, cool. Can I afford it now? No. So you probably stuck with the heavier camera until you can afford maybe a GoPro or some other lighter camera to use for overhead. So like those are decisions that you kind of have to make, but you go by priority, right? You prioritize, especially if you cannot afford everything at once. Now, if you can afford everything at once, then you make everything you buy, everything that there is on your list. And on the top of that, you can spoil yourself by actually getting some of the things that you want. Okay, so the wants, you can make another list of the things that you want that you don't really need, that you can function without, but because you want them, they're gonna make you feel good. Like right now, if you ask me, I'll probably tell you I want a full frame camera, Sony camera, or Canon full frame camera, or I'll tell you I need a Blackmagic pocket camera, 6K, the 6K pocket camera from Blackmagic. Yeah, I would love to have that right now, but I don't need it. I just want it. Okay, so you get the idea. So it's very, very important, guys, to prioritize. Make a priority and know what to buy first and what to buy next or second. Okay. Now, let's see what's next. Now you know your priority. It is time to actually go shopping. It's time to go shopping, and obviously we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some of the ideas. Some of the ideas that I have in mind, some of the things that I think you may want to kind of, get into or buy. The reason is everybody has a different needs. Probably, let's say myself as a content creator, I need to get some. What do I need right now? I need a stream deck, and I need a roadcaster. Okay, to be able to make my live streams, especially when I'm changing slides. Like right now, you see, instead of keeping my eye on the camera, sometimes I have to kind of look at the computer and change the slides, and at the same time switch angles. So having a stream deck, that would be amazing for me. And I know some of you guys, if you do some live streaming from home, you probably need a stream deck too, right? So that's an example. So I'm gonna give you some of the things that I may think you may need, or some of the things that I've actually Googled myself. Especially, I'm gonna be using Amazon, but again, you don't have to shop from Amazon. You can go to eBay, you can go to B&H. Try to research, find the best deals for you. Okay, I'm not here to tell you, oh, you should go to Amazon, buy this thing, you should go to this website and buy this thing. No, get what's best for you. Okay, but for sure, we're gonna be talking about some camera gear on sale, some full frame crop sensor that you can get to upgrade your setup, your video production setup or live streaming setup. At the same time, we're gonna be talking about some live streaming as well, some live streaming gear, software, and hardware that you should kind of look into. Watch the sales, because some of those are gonna be going to be on sale during the holidays. So it's probably the best time to take advantage of that. So it could be software, it could be hardware. Okay. Same time, we're gonna take a look at some accessories. So, lenses, batteries, storage, lights, cables. So, like all those things I may need, we're gonna go to Amazon.com and we're gonna be browsing of course, a few things that I have in mind, and obviously, just to be able to give you some of the things that I think as a streamer or a live streamer or a video producer that you may need. We all have things, a lot of things in common. So lenses, camera, we all have that in common. Full frame, crop sensor. So again, it's gonna be depending on your budget. So do not overspend. Try to shop smart, save money, and get what you need. If you have some extra cash to spend, for sure, I don't mind if you want to spoil yourself and get some things that you probably don't need but you want. Okay, so let's go. Oh, we got someone here. So Aaron, welcome, man. Welcome to the live stream. Let me see actually if I can have you. It's like my chat is not working. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find to fix my chat. See, this is something that I need to. I need to upgrade. I need to stop using OBS. I'm not saying OBS is bad. OBS is one of the best software out there for free. So even if I stop using OBS, I think I'm still gonna be using it just to be able to show you guys. Because I need to create some tips, some tutorials for you guys, for people who may not be in a position to afford paid software. So that's important. So I think I'll keep using OBS for quite some time. But right now my chat is not working. But I appreciate you, Aaron, for being here. Thanks for saying hello. So yeah, so again, let me know. Are you looking for something specific? Are you do you want to upgrade your cameras, your live streaming setup? Let me know. Put in the chat and let me know. So again, guys, we're gonna go to Amazon a little bit, and I'm gonna be sharing my screen with you just to give you an idea of what's trending or what I would be looking into if I wanted to upgrade or shop for camera gear for the holidays, just to take advantage of what's on sale right now and be able to upgrade my my setup. So for camera gear, the first thing you want to look into, if you live streaming on crop sensor, you probably want to upgrade to full frame. That it could be a need or a want. It's gonna depend on you. Again, it's gonna depend on your situation. Everybody has a different situation. Oh, you okay, Aaron? You trying vMix? Okay, yeah, man. vMix, it's actually affordable. I don't know if they have sales. Let me check little quick if vMix they have in sale going on right now. vMix. Just going to the vMix website and see if they have any sale. See my laptop screen. So if I can show you guys, this is my screen. Here we go. So it looks like I don't see any sale on the vMix page actually. If you go to products, you go to vMix software. If I go to purchase, so it looks like there's no sale going on with vMix, So even if I go to home, usually when they have a sale, they will put it here on the home page, or they send out. Looks like they have new features. vMix 24. I'll need to take a look. Yeah. So Aaron, it looks like they don't have any sale right now. But again, vMix is it's an affordable software, because one of the things that I like about vMix, even though you need to get a super powerful computer for the to be able to run it, I like the fact that they have like a lifetime license kind of thing. So you pay once and you're good, and it's not it looks actually affordable. So yeah, man, if you want to upgrade your setup, this is the time. You can go ahead and get it. Again, you don't have to buy things always because they're on sale. So it could be a season where you feel like, you know what, this season is my season. I'm going to gift myself something, and something that I really need. So Aaron, go ahead, man. vMix is an amazing software, so you're not gonna regret it for sure. So again, we're talking about cameras, and one of the things that I want to mention, with I think we're talking about, if you're using a crop sensor camera right now, you probably want to upgrade depending on what you're going through or what you're experiencing right now. You may be wanting to upgrade to a full frame camera, and some of the full frame cameras actually that I have in mind on a budget, that actually I think they are on sale. You may want to check Amazon. We're gonna go check Amazon right now, and as you can see, one of the first camera that got into my mind was actually the Canon RP, which is a mirrorless camera from Canon. And as you can see, it's on sale right now, and I mean, say you save $200, and as you can see, this is a full frame camera from Canon, again, as I just said. It has Wi-Fi. It's a 30.3 megapixels full frame CMOS sensor, dual pixel CMOS autofocus. Like, so this is gonna be a really nice camera for either you do YouTube, or you do some live streaming, or it can record up to 4K 30 frames per second. It has Canon log, and it can actually yeah, it can record 4K 30 frames per second, and obviously it has 10-bit 422 HDMI output. That's really good in 4K 30 frames per second. So that's really good. Okay, so this is a nice camera if you want to upgrade to full frame and you like Canon. Again, look at the price, guys. Look at the price. I know a lot of you guys, especially my church people, tend to use camcorders. Please, I'd rather spend, because most of camcorders actually anyway, they cost around $2,000, $1,000 to $2,000, even $3,000 or $4,000. I'd rather invest in a camera like this, especially like this is a camera you can use to take photos. It's 30 megapixels. That's really good, with a nice this nice Canon color science. Canon has really good color science, and on the top of that, it's full frame, right? 4K, it can output 4K 30 frames per second. So this is future proof, because you can live stream now. We're gonna start live streaming in 4K eventually, sometime soon. So it can output 30 frames per second, 4K, 10-bit, 422 for live streaming. That's amazing, man. Imagine, think about it, with a Canon body like this. So this is one suggestions if you want to upgrade to full frame. Again, doesn't have to be Canon. So you could be, if you're not a big fan of Canon for some reason, I don't know. Again, I'm just giving you my tips, guys. This is gonna depend on what you want. You probably already have some Canon lenses. So if you already have some Canon lenses, it makes more sense to invest into Canon. If you want to upgrade, you probably have some Canon lenses, full frame lenses, that you can adapt and actually keep using those lens on this body. So it's gonna depend on which ecosystem that you're using right now. Okay, so let's go ahead. Just 1 second. Just want to fix something. properties, refresh. Okay, so now let's go ahead. Let's see what's next on the list. Now, if you are into, you can use Canon, or you don't want to use Canon. You probably using Sony to live stream or to shoot your stuff. The next camera that I have for you guys on the list is actually a Sony full frame. Okay, we started with full frame. Okay, we're gonna take a look at some crop sensor cameras as well that you can, you may think of. So this is the Sony A7 III. This is another full frame camera. It's mirrorless from Sony. The reason why I started with Sony cameras and Canon is because those two companies are actually the best when it comes to autofocus. Okay, especially for live streaming, it's important to have a nice, reliable autofocus. Very, very important. Okay, so in their color science, well, I think Sony color science, personally, I feel like Canon color science is better than Sony. Okay, but that's me. Okay, people may have different opinions, again, depending on what you do. If you do live stream, you want to get the best picture, good looking image straight from the camera, because you don't have tons of options to color grade your image before it hits the streaming software, right? So it's important to have a camera that can output a really, really nice, well balanced image straight from the camera. And I think Canon, is number one. I feel like Canon is number one. Okay, now when it comes to film looking stuff, then Canon is not number one for sure. Okay, if you are into producing some film like videos, then that's not Canon. It's not gonna be Canon. Okay, now, so Sony, again, so many options out there, but this is one of the options, or one of the most affordable full frame camera that I can actually see right now. You can get it on sale. Again, you don't have to go to Amazon. You can go try Amazon. Amazon has many sales right now going on, but you can actually go to some other website like B&H, Best Buy, Walmart. I don't know if Walmart sells Sony A7 III. Sorry, I don't know if you can find it at Walmart, but try your local store. They may have it on sale. Okay, but right now it's on sale. You save $200, as you can see, and obviously this is an amazing full frame body as well, and it has it records 4K, and I believe it can output 4K as well for live streaming. I would have to double check on that, but this is a good body. It can do photography. You can use it for photography as well, and live streaming and video production, and you're not gonna go wrong with that. Now you have the Sony A7 Full that just came out. It's another amazing camera as well if you can afford it. Not sure if it's on sale, but it might be on sale on some websites. Okay, but this is another kind of budget full frame that will give you amazing results. This one is from Sony, and the autofocus is gonna be on point. Okay, as we know it. Now, on the list, we got another full frame. Actually, not another full frame. Now, if you are into Panasonic, Nikon, again, so many options. I don't want to go there because the reason is a lot of people don't like Panasonic and Nikon because of the autofocus problem. But again, you can try it and it may work for you. In fact, I'm gonna be talking about one of the crop sensor cameras that I've been using for years, that I think most of you guys, a lot of people, actually, if you're starting out or if you want to upgrade your setup, add the second camera, that actually this could be a fantastic way to upgrade your setup by actually getting this camera, the GH5. We're gonna be talking about it in a moment. because that's what I use and I have been using. But it's not a full frame camera, so that's why I can't put it here right now in this section. Now let's go to crop sensor cameras. When it comes to crop sensor, we're talking about APS-C sensor cameras, like the Sony A6400, A6300, A6100. So those kind of cameras that they're not full frame, but they can still do the job. Most of them, they record 4K, so you probably own one, or if you're starting out, you don't have any. So if you're starting out, you're starting from scratch and you are on a budget, these cameras are going to be around under $1,000. Again, depending on where you buy them from, they may be on sale, they may not, but these cameras are going to be most of the time under $1,000, and they may come in a kit or they may come just as a body. So again, these cameras, most of us started from with those, and they really work really good. Okay, so we can go to maybe the A6400 is one of the best. I can show you guys. Let's just take a look if it's on sale. I think it's on sale. Let me see. So like you can see most of like on Amazon, you can get it in a kit. So which is good, especially if you want to get started right away. Like this one right here. No, this is A6100. Yeah, so let's go to this one. So as you can see, like this one is not on sale on Amazon, but again, this is just me showing you guys some of the options that you can check out. So make sure you check out like B&H or your local store, because these cameras may be on sale. They may not be on sale on Amazon right now, but this is another camera that you can look into. This one, if you buy just the body, as you can see, it's $971 dollars. Okay, which is really not bad. 24.2 megapixels. It's APS-C sensor, so it's not full frame, but it has a flip. I mean, it's a flip screen. It's not a flip out screen, and this is gonna be really good. It has really a good autofocus, and the good thing about these cameras is the fact that they don't have actually what was I gonna say? Yeah, so the lenses for these crop sensor cameras are more affordable compared to full frame lenses, so that's a good thing. And I know most of the worries that we have usually when it comes to crop sensor cameras is, oh, is it going to get me a nice depth of field? Yes, it is going to get you a nice depth of field. Maybe not with the kit lens that comes with it, but if you get nice lenses for these cameras, basically if you have an A6400, I would say the Sigma 16, I think, no, it's 16 mm f1.4. That's one of the best lenses that other people use. It's wide angle, but at the same time, it has a really high aperture opening. So it's going to give you a nice depth of field, and it's going to perform well in low light. If you do some content creation, like YouTube, or social media, even if you shoot weddings here and there, it could be very useful. Now, when it comes to crop sensor, again, this is not the only choice. You can go even cheaper, or you can go even get something a little modern, like the ZV E10, which has almost the same sensor size as the A6400. But the good thing about this one is more as modern. So let me actually take a look if it's on sale right now. Sony ZV-E10. Yep. I know this is the ZV-1. The ZV-1 is on sale. The ZV-1 is on sale, which is another camera that you may consider. But other than that, we have the Sony ZV-E10 right here. Let's take a look at the ZV-E10, what's going on with it. ZV-E10 is not on sale. The ZV-1 is on sale though. So again, this is just Amazon, right? So just show you my screen just for you guys to have an idea. So this is the ZV-E10, which is more modern. If you're starting out a YouTube channel, this is gonna be a nice camera because made for vlogging. It has all the features, flip out screen, and it has a very good sensor, so you're gonna be able to get nice depth of field. Low light performance is gonna be it's not gonna be an issue because the sensor is not it's not a full frame sensor, but it has a good sensor. So this is one option for you if you're starting out and you want to be a pro YouTuber or a pro live streamer. Now you have the ZV-1, which is another camera that that you can use if you are into creating content for YouTube. It's 4K as well. The only problem, it only comes with the lens. It's kind of attached to it, so it's not interchangeable lens, but you're still gonna get a good autofocus out of it, and it's actually on sale right now. So make sure if you are trying to get the the ZV-1, you can go ahead and check out Amazon because it's on sale right now. Okay, that's that. But other than that, for AP, for crop sensors, actually, guys, that's again, that's under $1,000, guys. Okay, and most of them, it's gonna come. Most of the kits will come with the lens. Most of the cameras will come in a kit where you get a lens as well, so not just the camera. Okay, now moving forward, you want to check out the Canon again. If you're doing YouTube, social media, I would say the Canon M50. The reason why I said the Canon M50 Mark II, not Mark 1, Mark II. Okay, it's very important to get the Mark II because Mark 1, it's okay and you're gonna get it cheaper, but the problem is you're not gonna get a clean HDMI easily with autofocus, which is important if you live streaming. So I would say get the Mark II. Canon M50. Just trying to find it. So if you get the Canon M50 Mark II, which comes in a kit, as you can see, this is one right here. Let me see. This is a renewed one. You can get used ones, by the way. Sometimes if you buy used, you save money. So like right now, this one comes in a kit. Let's take a look. And it comes with, you can get it with the 15 to 45 mm lens. So the good thing about the Canon M50 Mark II is even Mark 1 is interchangeable lens, so you're gonna be able to change lenses. So it's an APS-C sensor as well, 4K video and 1080 as well, and this is a very, very good camera as well. It's a Canon camera. Right now it's not on sale, but you want to watch it because sometimes it just go on sale all of a sudden. So it's important to follow your stores, your local stores, and Amazon as well, because sometimes they go on sale easily. So yeah, so that's one. That's another one. Sorry, not just one. That's another one that I want you guys to take a look at if you are into creating content for YouTube or social media in general. Now, the next on the list is gonna be again for crop sensor. Okay, so we talked about Sony, we talked about Canon. Okay, the reason why I talk about those is because of the autofocus. Now, if you are somebody who does not care about autofocus, then I have a good news for you, okay? Because you can get a pro camera for around $1,200, something like that, $1,300, and that's gonna be the Panasonic Lumix GH5. Okay, again, it does have autofocus, don't get me wrong. I'm using it right now. As you can see, it's not bad. You need to know it's just hard to use the autofocus from this camera. It's just hard to nail it. It took me almost a year to be able to nail what you guys see here, because I don't know if you watch me my live stream. Sometimes I'm struggling with the autofocus. Sometimes I will go in and out, okay, not because I want it, because the camera is just acting out. But now, as you can see, this is the GH5. As you can see, it's focusing well. This is my phone in focus and out of focus back to my face. I have something a little smaller. This is my remote for the light that I'm using, and I wanted to focus on it, and as you can see, it's focusing, no problem. And then I take it out of the frame, it's going to focus back on me, and I can go out of the frame like this. It's gonna focus back to my screen, and when I come back in, it's going to focus back on me. So as you can see, it's not bad, okay, but it takes time. The autofocus, okay, it took me time to get it right. Canon and Sony, they have good autofocus. It's going to track my eyes, and it's gonna make sure I stay in focus all the time. But if autofocus is not the main thing that you need, okay, if you live streaming for a church, if you live streaming for, if you have maybe a wedding video production company, like anything where you in control, you're controlling the camera, you're not relying on the camera itself to do everything, then I'll say GH5 is a fantastic camera. It's not full frame, it's a micro four third camera, but this is a camera that will give you 10-bit in 4K, 60 frames per second, 4K shooting in 10-bit. If you're using an external recorder internally, it will still give you 4K 1080, 4K 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second in 8-bit, and it's gonna give you 4K HDMI out in 30 frames per second. If you want to live stream in 4K, it has vlog. If you want some cinematic looking videos, it has almost anything, guys. Plus the lenses for the GH5 or Micro Four Third, they tend to be a little cheaper compared to the Sony or full frame cameras. So that's another thing. So GH5, guys, it's been out for years. This is one of the best cameras, and right now I think it's on sale. If you go to Amazon, GH5, and in GH5 you can actually find it used, because a lot of people buying the GH5 Mark II is out. Panasonic's been making some full frame cameras as well, so a lot of people kind of trying to get the Panasonic GH5 Mark II or get the other Panasonic full frame cameras. So the GH5 is actually getting cheaper and cheaper, and right now you can find it on Amazon, and just show you on the screen. As you can see, it's on sale now. It's you're saving $300 if you get it now, okay. Again, this is just with the body only. Now you can get it you can get it used actually for cheaper than that. I'm sure if you go to eBay or some other websites, I'm sure you may even get it around 1,000. Okay, the camera still has a value. Its price actually it doesn't drop that much, because the camera is still good. It's an amazing camera. Everybody likes it. It's future proof, 4K and everything. It's just an amazing camera, guys. So GH5, if you want to upgrade, I would say, and you want to save money, maybe you want to get multiple cameras for your live stream setup, get a GH5 or get 2 GH5s or 3 GH5s. you're not gonna be disappointed. By the way, it has the same sensor as a Blackmagic Cinema Pocket Camera 4K, so they share lenses. See, so same mount, so it's really a good camera. Now another camera, if you feel like, because we're talking about $1,000 kind of range. Now another camera that you may want to look into, it could be the Panasonic G85. Okay, again, if you want to spend a little less, the G85, you may find it actually under not $500. Let me see, G85 right now. The reason why I recommend the G85 is because it has in-body stabilization, no record limit, and it has the same sensor as the GH5. So if you're using it to live stream, the color science is the same, and as you can see, it's actually on sale right now with the lens kit. If you just get the body, it's even cheaper. But on Amazon right now, it's around 697 with the lens. So I'm sure if you just get the body, let me see if there's a way you can get just the body. No, right? But if you get just the body, you may get it actually under 500 or around $500. So the G85, it could be the camera that you probably need, especially if you want to build a multi-camera kind of streaming thing. If you do YouTube, again, you need to know, if you do some sort of YouTube social media where you have nobody, you kind of have to rely on autofocus. I will recommend you to stay away from Lumix cameras or Panasonic cameras or Nikon cameras. Go more towards Sony and Canon. Okay, but if autofocus is not an issue for you, man, these cameras are going to really cost you. They have flip out screens, all the juicy stuff, everything, all the features. I think they have better features apart from the autofocus. I think Panasonic cameras have better features or more features than the Sony and Canon competitors. So like that's just that, guys. Okay, now again, you can still take a look at the G7 as well. G7, I'll say G7, don't even buy it brand new. If you want to buy a G7, get a used one. GX85, I'm actually ordering another GX85s coming for my overhead stuff, and I love the GX85. It's an amazing camera. I'm not gonna talk about it on the stream, but anyways, there's so many options out there. So guys, make sure you know, because I don't want to tell you what to buy. It's gonna depend on what you want to buy. Okay, again, just follow all the tips, all the things that we talk about. Know your budget, know how you want to spend your money and what you want to buy. If you want to upgrade, like right now, StreamYard, if you use StreamYard, or if you are into live streaming for social media, again, StreamYard they're having a sale right now. You want to go check them out. Ecamm Live, if you use Mac, that's another good software. It's actually affordable, very, very affordable, and it's an amazing software. I just love it. I feel like I need to buy a Mac so that I can start using Ecamm Live, But like all those things, man, all those things that you probably, I don't want to tell you what to buy. It's gonna depend on what you need and what you think you can afford. But so many sales going on. Head to Amazon.com. I'm gonna try to put some links down below to Amazon.com, but feel free to go out and check some other websites, because the most important thing, I want you guys to save money when it comes to live streaming hardware. The Blackmagic design. Let me take a look at the Blackmagic design. Any Blackmagic design switcher right now. Let me see the A10 Mini. A10 Mini Pro. They should put it on sale, because I think Blackmagic is gonna make something new next year. Maybe an A10 Mini 4K switcher. So right now I got the A10 Mini Pro is on sale as well. So like these are things like, things like the A10 Mini, you probably need one. You need to stop using a software and start using a hardware based. encoder. So this is like for live streaming, the ATM Mini Pro switchers you want to take a look into. You want to take a look at the stream decks. If you do you use a software based switcher, probably want to add those physical buttons. So you want to look into the the stream deck. The stream deck, let's see what's going on right now with the stream deck. So as you can see, just show you guys the stream deck. Let me see, there's actually this one comes with the capture card. So this is if you need a stream deck. As you can see, like so many things on sale. I mean, this is like you save $50. It comes with the capture card. If you already had the capture card, you probably just want to get the stream deck itself. But this is like the one with 32 keys, you know, and 60 number of keys. So yeah, I think you can repurpose some of the keys. So like guys, like you just like go browse. I don't want to tell you specific products to get. Again, it's gonna depend on what you need, but many things are on sale right now. So make sure you head to Amazon.com. Probably when I get a chance, I'll make a list of some of the things that I may think commonly that are needed by live streamers or video producers, and I'll put it down in the description. But for now, just make sure stay on budget, do not overspend, make a list of the things that you need, and make sure you go ahead and browse, get some options, and then as long as you can afford the stuff, man, go ahead and spoil yourself. Again, it doesn't mean you can't buy something that you want. So if you have the money, you think you're not gonna go broke, make sure you spoil yourself and give yourself a gift as well, and buy that camera that you have been dreaming about. So again, if you guys have questions, I'm gonna be ending the stream in few minutes or few seconds. Let me know, put in the chat if you have questions. If you need help finding some of the stuff, let me know, put it in the chat, and I'll be glad to help you. But other than that, if there are no questions, I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you being on the stream today, and I hope you're gonna have wonderful holidays and wonderful shopping and upgrading your gear for live streaming and video production. Again, my name is Sam. If you're watching on the replay, again, thanks for watching the whole thing, because we almost ending. So I appreciate your time and I appreciate you. I hope you learned something. I hope you got some value out of this content. If you got some value, make sure you hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss my next videos and live streams. But other than that, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Aaron, for being here. Thank you for some other people that I didn't know their names because they did not send any chat. But I thank you for being here and watching this stream. And I hope to see you next time. So thank you guys and take care.